Money worries can feel like a heavy chain. Debt whispers that you will never be free. Spending habits can leave you feeling empty. But what if the answer isn't just a new budget? What if it is ancient wisdom? Wisdom from God Himself. The book of Proverbs is filled with practical truth. It speaks directly to our finances, to our hearts. Let us walk through 7 verses. Let them guide us to financial peace. We begin with a foundational truth. Proverbs chapter 16 verse 16 tells us, "How much better to get wisdom than gold? To get understanding is to be chosen rather than silver." God's word flips our thinking. The world chases gold. God says to chase wisdom. Money can be lost. It can be stolen. But wisdom remains. Financial understanding is a gift from God. It is the skill to manage what He provides. So pray for wisdom first. Before you pray for more money, pray for more understanding. Build your life on this rock. Now, let us look at a common trap. Proverbs 21 verse 20 says, "In the house of the wise are stores of choice food and oil, but a foolish man devours all he has." Do you see the difference? The wise man stores, the foolish man devours. He consumes everything. He lives for right now. This is not about large sudden losses. It is about the small daily leaks, the unplanned purchases, the extra things we do not need. They add up, they empty our storehouse. Be a steward. Be a storehouse builder. Save for tomorrow. Do not devour all you have today. God has a design for provision. It is called work. Look to the ant. Proverbs 6 verses 6 to 8 says, "Go to the ant, you sluggard. Consider its ways and be wise. It has no commander, no overseer or ruler, yet it stores its provisions in summer and gathers its food at harvest." The ant works. It prepares. It is diligent. A lazy hand leads to poverty. A diligent hand leads to provision. Our work is a gift. It is how we partner with God to care for our needs. Do not love sleep. Do not make excuses. Embrace the dignity of good, honest work. We live in a world of shortcuts. God's way is different. Listen to Proverbs 13 verse 11. "Dishonest money dwindles away, but whoever gathers money little by little makes it grow." Dishonest money here means wealth gained the wrong way, by cheating, by a scheme, by a quick trick. That wealth dwindles, it vanishes. But little by little, that is God's way. Patient saving, faithful investing, steady growth. This is the way of integrity. This is the way that lasts. Trust the process, little by little. True wealth is not about the amount. It is about the heart. Proverbs 15 verses 16 and 17 says, "Better a little with the fear of the Lord than great wealth with turmoil. Better a small serving of vegetables with love than a fattened calf with hatred." You can have great wealth and great misery, or you can have little and great peace. Which is better? God says peace is better. Contentment is a learned virtue. It is thanking God for what you have. It is trusting His provision. Chase a peaceful life, not just a wealthy one. A heart at peace is true riches. God's economy is upside down. Proverbs 11 verses 24 and 25 explains, "One person gives freely, yet gains even more. Another withholds unduly, but comes to poverty. A generous person will prosper. Whoever refreshes others will be refreshed. A closed fist hoards, and it often loses. An open hand gives, and it is often filled." Generosity breaks the power of greed. It trusts God as our provider. When we refresh others, God refreshes us. This is His promise. Be a channel of blessing, not a dead-end street. We end with a serious warning, a clear boundary. Proverbs 22 verse 7 says, "The rich rule over the poor, and the borrower is slave to the lender." The Bible does not mince words. Debt is a form of slavery. When you borrow, you serve the lender. You give away your future freedom. This verse calls us to be extremely careful with debt, to avoid it when we can, to work fiercely to get out from under it. God's desire for you is freedom. Walk in that freedom. 7 verses from the mind of God. This is your path to financial peace. 1. Seek wisdom first. 2. Build a storehouse. 3. Embrace diligent work. 4. Grow little by little. 5. Choose contentment. 6. Live generously. And 7. Flee from debts. This is not a quick fix. It is a new way of life, a wisdom with of trust and obedience. Open the book of Proverbs. Read one chapter each day. Let God's wisdom reshape your mind. Let it guide your choices. He is faithful. May God grant you wisdom, and may you find peace in His ways.